so you don't have to get all quiet or anything. I'm just going to let you know how you'll know when we're going to start. So if you look over here where you signed in, right? When that line is no line, that's when we're going to be starting, okay? So that way you'll know. You're not worried like, wait, it's 2 o'clock. Are they starting? We're just going to let everyone get checked in before we start. Okay.
What do you see?
So it looks like we're just about finished with the line. Now the next thing we need is a chair, right? Everyone needs a chair to sit in. So we're having some more chairs brought in. If you want a chair, maybe let someone know. Wave your hand and let someone know you want a chair. That way the ones who want a chair will get a chair, you know. We're so glad you're here this afternoon. We're having, obviously, we have more of you here than we anticipated, which is just awesome. So that's nothing but good news. We hadn't had this event here at the Briscoe Museum of Western Art before. Obviously, it turned out to be a great venue and a great little kind of rainy day for you to be here. So with that said, I think we will actually begin. So I want to just officially say welcome to the 2023 Young Pegasus Poetry Celebrations. Thanks so much for being here this evening. The Young Pegasus competition is now in its, does anyone know how many years it's been doing? Y'all can't answer over here, y'all know. Anybody else know? 97 years of the San Antonio Public Library, and it has served as a model for youth poetry competitions and compilations around the country and North America, the continent. This afternoon, we're very pleased to gather here at the Jack Gunther Pavilion at the Briscoe Western Art Museum. And I also want to mention to you that the festivities today are being live streamed via the San Antonio Public Library's YouTube channel. So that means you can watch it. I mean, you're not going to be watching it live stream, I hope, but other people can be watching the live stream, and it'll be recorded so you can also watch it later or share the link with others if you choose to. I really am welcoming you here on behalf of our Board of Trustees and our Library Director. We do have at least 2 trustees here today. Beth Graham is here, one of our trustees, and Marcy Ince. Thanks so much for being here today. And I'd also like to thank the trustees and director of the Briscoe Museum of Western Art, who so graciously offered us this space to have the event this year. So thanks to them as well. As you all probably know, the library and the Briscoe Museum of Western Art have a very deep and long relationship for the whole history of the museum, because not the pavilion, but the museum sits on the site of the very first San Antonio Public Library, which is no more, it washed away. So it sits on the site, it's in the building of the second San Antonio Public Library, which you can visit today for free if you live in Bexar County. Today is a free day for anyone who lives in Bexar County. So feel free to visit the museum after the event today. I want to just mention that we had 829 poetry submissions this year, and 68 poems were chosen to be featured in the anthology this year. Congratulations to all 61 poets and all 24 schools across San Antonio and Bexar County. We're really excited, and I think it's going to be a wonderful evening. If you came last year, the format's going to be a little bit more like last year. It's going to be a little less formal than if you'd come in the past, and we think that was a great success last year. That being said, Jennifer and Chrissy are now going to begin the real reason you came to the program, not to hear me talk.
Thank you, Gail. Hi, everybody. So I want to tell you a little bit about how the process is going to work this year. And to start us off, you know you've got your anthology. And if you want another anthology or 2 on your way out, you can take one. But all the poets got an anthology, and there's a sticky note in that anthology that has a number on it. It's not a surprise, it's just the number. So we're going to call poets up by number. And so when your number, that set of numbers that you're in, gets called, you're going to walk over to Chrissy.
That's me.
And you
I'm
can
over here.
you can take a seat with Chrissy and you'll come up in number order. And so we're going to introduce you, and you can read your poem from the anthology. You'll notice that your sticky note is in your anthology, right where your poem is. And if you're feeling a little shy and you don't want to read, you should. We all love poetry, and we're all here to support our young poets. But if you're feeling a little shy, we have two of the remarkable Young Pegasus Poetry Competition judges with us this evening. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Jay Brandon. Jay is a slacker. In addition to being an attorney, he's also written 20 novels. Jay, 20? Slacker. And also with us is Anthony the Poet Flores. And Anthony is well known for doing live poetry slams, and he was even on HBO and did a poetry slam on HBO. And if you see people with those awesome t-shirts on in the city that say things like Tacos y Familia, that's Anthony. So thank you so much, Anthony. So if you're feeling shy, Jay or Anthony will gladly read your poem for you. So to start us off, if we could have poets 1 through 10. Check your numbers, ladies and gentlemen, check your numbers, like bingo. Come on over to Chrissy. I want to thank all the members of the San Antonio Public Library staff that are here today. Ami and Regina, Kathleen, Daniela, Melissa, Roberta, Chrissy, and Eric. And we want to thank Melanie from the Briscoe Museum, who is starting this never-ending stream of chairs with us. So if you see any of us in library t-shirts, you can ask us questions. Okay, are we ready to start? Am I forgetting anything? I'm not forgetting anything. Okay, Chrissy, are we ready? She's in conference right now. Who's numero uno? Number one. Come on up, number one. So ladies and gentlemen, this is Fiona, and she's going to read our first poem. And you gotta like smash your face. Smash your right into the microphone. Okay. It won't bite you. But we want everyone to be able to hear you. So like ridiculously close, like uncomfortably close.
Like this.
That's perfect.
The noises my brother makes. My baby brother makes a lot of noise. So boys, make the noise he makes. Add a coo and a scream and some giggles in between. And an ah and a ooh will go along too. With a wah and a whisk. See if you can make noises like this.
Hey Chrissy, who's next?
Sofia Avalos.
Hello. My poem is Artemis and Actaeon. I will not apologize. They cast me as the villain, because for once the girl was no victim. He thought he could tame me, take me, force me right there. But I gripped his throat, digging in my silver-sharpened nails, and smiled, baring my teeth, as his face began to grow fur and antlers sprouted from his brow. I whistled once, just once, and laughed as he was ripped apart and shredded by his own hounds.
Evelyn Adele Allardyce. And yes, I asked how to say that.
Good job.
Hi. Oh, sorry. Hi. Is that gonna do it? Yeah. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. What could go wrong? Nothing could go wrong, guys. All right. This one's called Ballad of Nuggie. Ballad of Nuggie. Nuggie, oh Nuggie, how I love thou Nuggie. So crispy and crunchy, yet still tender. Rough but fragile as your skin. Golden like Rapunzel's hair, amber like a flame. I smell your salty, savory scent wafting through the air. Like a cartoon character I am. Floating through the air to you. My mouth waters for cloud of you.
I wait for you expectantly. Tick, 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 tick. Then, bing! I rush to you excitedly. Joyfully, the oven is opened. I burn my hands without any care. Divine, delicious, and decadent you are. I'm overwhelmed with the sensations you give me. As the day passes, I remember the memories we had together. Thank you.
Holly Morton.
Oh, the wolf cries at the full moon. Maybe he is calling for a good night. Maybe he is calling for the moon to come down to earth. Maybe he does not know why he goes awoo. Or maybe he's trying to make the moon go away, because the moon is like a nightlight that shows the wolf's prey where the wolf is. No one knows why a wolf goes
Leo O. Collinen.
This poem is called Southern Constellations, and I'm actually going to read a revised version of it that I wrote that I like better. Deep in the South Texan hill country, tucked away between cedar trees and highway lines, where no one knows your name, is where you'll find true meaning in the stars you can't see in the city. South Texas starlight is what you lose yourself in. The only boy at Girl Scout camp, lying on sticky vinyl on grass on middle of the night dew, he, in his newfound boyhood, longs for a real life that's light years away. In the murky indigo, he searches for the shirtless summers and rich cologne that he needs to believe is in his future. And written in the stars are poems under his real name and the crossing of state lines and the fear of never making it out of Texas. For now, it's just him, some crickets, and a 9-banded armadillo. His friends are scattered across the states, from star-clustered small towns to the bursting supernovae of big cities. The southern constellations of his faraway friendships are sprinkled across an unforgiving cold void. The stars in South Texas remind you that you're the other, but the warm galaxies of its found family remind you that you're not alone.
Where did my Chrissy go?
I'm so sorry. Now we have Leilani Penelope Martinez.
Hello, I'm a lot nervous, so sorry if I stutter. I will be reading Pablo Protest. My Pablo is a fat green lime, as well as hot-headed and yellow too. Butting in at every opportune moment he gets. His eyes are small and buttoned, bulging out of his head like a fly, looking for a snack. He smells of old seed mix and rotten lettuce, more soaked with each bag, Pablo Protest. He speaks in such a demanding tone and cries when asking for attention. His wing beats are fierce and quick like propellers. Yet Pablo's little wings can only carry himself so far. With leafy feathers, blue-nosed beak, and pink perched feet, collared with a golden friendship bracelet, my Pablo.
And I realized I probably should have been giving you all page numbers as I announced the names, so I'll start that from here. Hang on a minute. Next up, we have Darko Dragostinovic on page 69.
My poem is called Vengeful Malicious Vending Machine. I redeem my free snack. I validate it fell. Sadly, it got stuck.
Tomasz Krasnodębski, page 19. Poets 11 through 20 will make their way over here. That would be fabulous.
So my poem is called Penguins Play Snow Soccer.
You got to like practically put your face on that microphone.
Okay.
And switch mics. Okay. You want to do that? I feel like yours is up higher.
I'm just really loud.
Well, and she has a theater background, so she can use this mic. Wonderful. Let's try this one.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh,
You hear that
a little
rattling?
quieter.
Yeah. Okay. Right up there, buddy. Right up there.
So my poem is called Penguins Play Snow Soccer. Penguins play snow soccer in the beautiful air. They might be cold, but they slide and roll in the court of snow. I don't know why, but they play at night when it doesn't shine. They're not nocturnal, but the flags are purple when penguins play snow soccer.
All right, now we have Norma Jo Argesheimer. Is that right? No. I gotta get it right. Hargesheimer. Okay, page 12.
Gymnast. Chalky air, bars everywhere, I swear. High beams, vault floor, bars beam, I get to be on a team.
Emma Baugh, page 68.
My poem is titled Autumn Solitude. The crunch of the leaves beneath my boots from the towering trees overhead. Cooler weather makes everything better, and life is just calmer. Sunlight dances between the trunks as my gloves graze the textured bark. Why does the weather have such a hold on me? How does the season carry such an air of solitude?
Okay, Nicole Evangelista, page 99.
For Emily Scala, how can a moon slip so far down those concrete walls? The combusting sound of the gray block running down, the embodied rhythm of time running out. Can you tell the moon is on fire with longing? She holds on to the enlightenment of herself, the crackling and sizzling of her immortal memories burning down on the nature of herself.
Shloka Janhavi Subramani.
Seasons. Spring, summer, winter, and fall. 4 seasons for all. Spring is the time when the plants are ready, where the winds are steady, growing the trees in an everyday breeze. Summer is the time when it's hot, when people drink water a lot. They all wear hats and ride on their mats. Fall is the time when people give thanks. On Halloween, some play pranks. They hoist up the sails on the boat and put on their coats. Winter is the time when it's cold, when Moon and New Year stories are told. Seasons, all for all. Spring, summer, winter, and fall.
Sarah Spicer.
My poem is titled Summer. Summer makes me feel like a unicorn floating through the sky, zooming through the stars a mile high.
Not with one or two, but four hands. Sworn enemies of regret and aspirations to allies with the intent of strangling. They busted down my door. I was simply enjoying a nice bowl of cereal in the morning, although now I wish I had a smoothie to prevent the pain. I was startled as one could imagine. The slam of the door provided a hint of what could be the last thing I felt. If I spoke, they would bleat. So instead, I sat and I ate. I sat and I ate in silence, complicit, yet despite my silence, they lunged. I was attacked, and anything I would have tried to say would never see the light of the day in which my breakfast was a smoothie.
Elena Hernandez, page 81.
Hello. My poem is titled Green. Yeah, page 81. Deep down into the neighborhood, looking up, and the blanket of night. See the moon all by herself, rarely a spark in sight that isn't moving, isn't flashing, isn't fake. Deep outside, out of the neighborhood, long night car rides, forehead against the glass. See the moon all by herself, rarely a star in sight. Only when I can barely move, barely speak, all I do is shake and stir, the silence eating my skin. The moon is no longer alone. Looking up at the edge of green, do I see friendly stars that don't move, or flash red and blue, but stay somberly still, smiling at me.
Audrey Smith, page 109.
Hello, my name is Audrey Smith, and I will be reading a poem entitled Kill Me Softly. Nature, my beautiful, vicious mortician, kill me softly. Leave me to sleep in the quiet soil and converse with the friendly critters, to waste away peacefully and spend my time with the soft clouds. Tend to me, bring me the serenity I have searched for, my poor bones, tired and squished and resting, finally.
Santiago Peralta, page 17.
My poem is called My Dog. My dog has sparkly blue eyes like sapphire. His size is as big as a soccer ball. He is black like my black t-shirt. He is 11. He loves to play with the ball so much, all my other dogs never get the ball because he is good at fetch. And his name is Coco. He is fast and I love him so much, I really do, but of course I love my other dogs too.
Neil Patel, page 54.
My name is Neil Patel and I will be reading to you where I'm from. I am from bread, from music, I am from the traveling sky, from prayers in Gujarati, I'm from across the sea. I'm from zucchini and bread, from red, yellow, and black. I'm from baby toys to grand pianos, from pianos to violins. I'm from chai to cakes, from worms and books. I'm from rain and snow, from skiing and snowboarding. I'm from pencils and papers, from the love of words. I'm from Darbath, shock, and kitchery. I'm from memories which came from that moment it happened, all strung in my memory bank with all the love I received.
Fiona Bell, page 22. The poet's 21 through 30 to come up representative.
Hello, my name is Fiona Bell, and I'm going to be reading to you I Wish to Fly. I wish to fly like the birds up high under the deep blue sky. When the moon shines so sweet, it blows me off my feet. When the stars twinkle bright, I just decide to take flight under the dark night sky.
kids.
My poem is called The Brain. What am I doing? What's wrong with what I'm doing? Move the arm, move the leg, move every single finger. Did I eat breakfast today? What is she doing? Now it hurts. Everything hurts. Wait, no, it's just a headache. Move the eyes, move the mouth. Is she talking to me? No, that's someone else. That was embarrassing. I should remember that forever. Am I old? How old am I? What was that password? She's pretty. She looks like fun. Wait, no, you can't have fun. Oh, the thoughts are coming. Why am I here? I shouldn't be here. Yes, I should. People love me. But why do I feel lonely? Move the right arm, move the left leg. Can I move my ears? I can. Why isn't she here? What am I doing? Is this overthinking?
Just a moment. All right. Talia Marie Munira. And I should ask, what was that? Mundia. Okay, 16.
My title is called Homework. The school day is over, but the work is never done. It follows me home in my bag. Oh, so sad. I try to avoid it, but it never fails. My mom asks if I did my homework. I'd rather not say, because a voicemail is been stored away in the bag that holds me home today, when I would rather play. I get it, it's done. Now let's have fun.
Laurel Elizabeth Harrison. Page 102.
This is questions for God. Do you hear me when I ask for too much? How do you handle being everything at once? Is your head too full like mine with thoughts that aren't yours? Do you answer everyone's prayers? Have I been screaming too loud to hear my own?
Lucia Electa Rodriguez.
To Harvard. I think the hardest way to stop loving someone is looking at them in the eyes of a bystander. Seeing the way they interact with others and talk to people, stand over people or bounce their shoulders when they laugh. When you love someone, you somehow manage to make everything they do beautiful. And when you think about them doing things, it feels like you're harboring a bunch of fireflies in your mouth, buzzing against the walls of your mouth, making your cheeks glow red. Or like you've just been out in the cold or snow and you come back into the warmth of your house, your whole body is cold except your cheeks and your nose. You feel like you're 5 years old again, laying in your backyard with sticky hands and heavy eyes, feeling so sweet, like nothing bad can happen.
Jace Heiberger. I asked, page 25.
My poem is The Fish and the Snake.
Like ridiculously close. Here you go.
There once was a snake named Teal who met a fish named Neil. The fish said, I'm safe because this is a snake and snakes don't eat my kind of meat. Then some friends came to Teal. He said, hello, my fellow eels, and now Neil's a Neil.
Mateo Cruz Moore.
The name of my poem is She's Green. I hate my sister because she's so mean. She has skin coming out of her ears and her moons are green. She makes fun of my name potato, tomato. She acts like she's nice to my tomato. Whenever she's near her friends, she always pretends she's mean. Here, I'm afraid.
Addison Jamal Jackson.
I am an animal. I'll sit here all night, thinking and gazing at the stars and moonlight. And in the day when the colors come God to the very hot blazing sun, I run into my tree to read and howl, and the predators come and go up and swallow.
Jeremiah Brown, complete blind.
My poem is bees buzzing around me. Bees buzzing around me like they love me. I am a honey trap. Come up bees, I won't be mean. We can have a lot of fun, bees buzzing around me.
Evelyn Jolene Albee. And if I could have poets 31 through 40 come up, that would be great.
King. If I were king of everything, I'd be filled with glee. If I were king of most everything, I'd still be happy indeed. If I were king of something, I'd be happy too. But I am king of nothing, with lots of conquering to do.
I got lost, I'm sorry. Alessandra Patricia Tapia, page 52. No! Good heavens! Wait, is that right? Is that you?
No, I almost followed myself now.
Well, that's you. Alessandra Patricia Tapia, yes? Okay. That was the part I thought I messed up.
Thank you.
Please don't take this poem too literally.
Me, myself, and I. Thoughts bombard my world like little rain clouds, striking every time I build myself up. And it leaves a bit of black that spreads through me like a poison, infecting and affecting, blowing up and destroying me. All that's left in the mirror is a vessel. Me, myself, and I are the three people I can't tolerate. They're so toxic I can't even breathe. Me, myself, and I are my biggest fears, my only bullies. They keep me up at night, taunting, teasing, criticizing. But when someone says something to my face, their image I easily replace. Why? I'm on the brink of myself for the first time. Look into the abyss. What do you see? Can you feel your own insanity? It's cold. Taste it, bitter. Hear a piercing cry. Then look into the darkness. I see in me, myself, and I feel a crisp, whisk, and slip down the rabbit hole to Wonderland. I see my body laying on the edge of the cliff, torn and tearing, as vultures feast and bathe in the blood. Then that picture is distorted by me, myself, and I. So now I'm a vulture, tearing at a vessel, criticizing, taunting and teasing. Oh, pitying, that's a classic. But now everything's in shreds. I didn't just fall into the darkness. I am the darkness. I fell through me. I loathe this constant concept of a life to live. I'm going to throw my phone across the room, let it go through a wall, let it fly through my neighbor's house, let it go at a constant speed and blow up into cinders and ashes, and have it next to mine, as me, myself, and I wait as his gates But in the end, he was great.
Oh, and I didn't mean that literally.
Ryan Vincent Lopez, page 70.
My name is Ryan, and my poem is called Mama Margie. 2 bean and cheese tacos for me and make that to go. Wrapped in that shiny tin foil, holding in that tasty heat. Sounds of the foil crinkling as I open and eat. As the steam hits my face, a smile grows. One bite and the never-ending cheese shows. My taste buds open the gate, while the cheese is still stretching from my mouth to the plate. 8 bites later, it's like you're never there. This pain I have to endure, I cannot bear. Mama Margie, my friend, until we meet again.
Our next poet is Alex Lawson, who has requested that Judge Anthony please read her poem for her.
Sure. What is the page?
From page 14.
Wonderful.
You want to come stand over here? No? I get very shy too, so it's very cool. This is Beyonce and Gumi by Alex Lawson. Beyonce lets me pet her fur. Gumi sees me as a blur. Beyonce is so kind and sweet, so I give her a kind little treat. Gumi's eyes are like green swamps. He also hisses and mews a lot. Beyonce sits around the house and purrs like a little baby mouse. Beyonce and Gumi are 2 little cats. They also care for each other. That's that.
Next we have Xander Michael Ledoux. Page 61.
Get right up there, Sandra.
My poem is called The Cutting Board, page 61. It remembers all the cuts, scrapes, scratch, bang, crashes, all the injuries, broken bones, disheartened, tragic soul. But its weaknesses define it, makes it stronger, rough, tough, and completely unbreakable. The cutting board is a thin, twisted warrior.
Jack Ledoux, page 60.
That's so hot. Put it down. Thank you.
Puddles. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day is something that we all say. But when the sky is frigid cold and ashen gray, all the kids come out rosy-cheeked and ready to play. Splish, splash, in a flash, kids are bundled up and out with no delay. On my doorstep puddles spray. I watch a very wet ballet. 3 old women are acting rather cliche, screaming to my neighbor's dismay. Up in the sky, a jay flies away. Even among a cold front in May, to thrill-seeking kids, the rainy weather will never drive them away from puddles.
Needy Bathla, page 66.
I'm Needy and my poem is called Revision. Revision, revision, revision. I hate revision. Making messes is my strong suit. It's what I do best. Scribbling poetic words down on a page with no mind for punctuation or clarity is my favorite hobby. I hate revisions. Perhaps I despise this part of the writing process because of how many things I've had to revise. Revision is my monster. It haunts me while I'm writing and when I'm eating. It taunts me with the words, remember to go back and revise, and it never forgets its evil laugh. I hate revision. Sometimes it feels like there's no end. Revision is inevitable and invincible. Maybe I should listen to it sometime. Maybe I should follow the rules, pick up the pieces. After
After all, life is about balance. Balance between the messes and the magic. I'm a magical mess, but I still hate revision.
Next up is Ben Ewan, and all adjustments are being made. Poets 41 and 42 will make their way over here. That would be great.
Off we go. Away we go, we're off. We're going away from this valley. You might see us into when it stings you, which you should dread. You go very, very red, and expose your nose on the top of your head. You might even encounter a polka dot zunch that can give a T-Rex in one bite, hit a quick state, make 6 of them, it's one new, and there's 8 of them for supper at night. We might get to take a peek at the great big Saga at that when it bites you, you grow very, very fat, and it knocks off the top of your hat. You might see a creature with 49 heads that lives in the cold, cold snow. You might catches a cold fruit which it dreads that has 49 noses to blow. You might freeze and frost the dying earthquake. You don't know, and there's a chance that you get swept away by a tornado. But who cares? You want adventure. Tra-la-la-lolly to go with you jolly. Tra-la-la-lolly away from this valley.
Jasmine Melvin, page 72.
Hello, my name is Jasmine Melvin, and I'll be reading my poem, Pass Your Pain to Me. You hurt, and you pass your hurt to me. So I have your scars, and my scars, well, they still bleed. And the blood that bleeds, that blood runs deep, runs down, and trickles down the family tree. So I have your wit, your smile, your chain, your demons, your addiction, your battle, your angers, your pain. So thanks, ancestors, I carry your name, and you let me what they lent you, your parents' mistakes. I am the flower you could not see. I am the breath you could not breathe. I am the fruit, the diamond, the seed, the product of branches from broken trees. I bury your burdens genetically and struggle with the things that you gave to me, though you cannot see, and I cannot tell, and I cannot speak. Do I fall because you fell? You tell me. I suffer quietly. And I know it's not your fault. It's your anxiety, a destructive gift passed on from their parents, to your parents, to you, to me. You are part of the greatest parts of me, so let me in so I can then spread my wings. I am everything. I am the legacy. I am the gift my ancestors left for the world to see. And after years of trauma recorded historically, can I see past this predetermined cycle predicted for me? Does it end with me? Does it end with me? We shall see. But until then, feel free and pass your pain to me. Thank you very much.
Eddie Tom, page 8.
I'm friends with the band. Awesome. Yeah, you did that. Okay, get right up there. Hi. My phone is Puddle. Splish, splash, as we jump in the puddles at day. Splish, splash, as we come and play.
Vivian Tom, page 34.
I'm going to be reading Hippopotamus. Chomping jaws, giant feet, deadly swimmer, down 6
My poem is depressed. I'm tired of being depressed, all squished and mushed inside. I can't let my feelings out, never going outside. Always hiding, never showing who I am. In the shadows I run, in daylight I crawl. I feel like a spy, always hearing what I don't want.
Page 84.
My poem is entitled 321 Blast Off. I'm sitting next to you in a little car at the edge of the universe. I stare out the dashboard window and ask, do you care? And you reply, about the universe? That's close enough, I suppose. After all, I like to believe I could be your universe. Your hands are at 10 and 2 on the wheel, and I wish I could drive. I wish I could pack up everything but my feelings and flee this little solar system you made. I study the side of your face, the reflection of the stars in your eyes. Even facing swirling galaxies, I think you are the most beautiful thing in sight. I don't tell you that. I'm not allowed, and even if I were, I don't think I could. I've never been brave enough to say what's on my mind. That's why we're here, the unsaid hanging in between us like a cloud of space dust. The trash strewn across the back seat is a metaphor. I just can't figure out for what at the moment. Maybe for my heart, scattered with debris from having to shove it back together. It breaks too easily. Or maybe it's a metaphor for the universe itself, how there's so many awful things that people just refuse to pick up and fix. Or maybe it's not a metaphor. Maybe I just look too deeply into things. Like how I thought that you smiling at me every time I caught your gaze ever meant anything more. The way I feel about you is like the universe, the one we sit at the edge of, vast and deep and terrifying. Are we really at the edge of the universe? Or are we at the edge of my heart, trying to see stars in the twisting arteries? Unlock the door. Let me out of this roller coaster. No, wait, sorry. Wrong metaphor. Let me out of this car, this spaceship to nowhere. Or better yet, let me drive for a change. I can't keep letting you go deeper into the universe. Can't let you farther into my heart. Can't let you become more of my world. But I don't know how to make this car turn around. I don't know how to stop staring off into space with you. And if we're being honest here, I don't think I really want to. So I'll place my hand over yours in the little car at the edge of the universe and smile and fill my heart with the stars in your eyes. Thank you.
I have two poets who registered, they signed in, but they did not come up. So if we have Kira Clements or Brianna Rocha in the crowd? Anyone? Nobody's jumping up and down, so.
Okay. Is that it?
That's it.
That's it. That's wonderful. Friends, thank you so much for being here today. And I want to say to the young poets, keep writing. What we heard today was remarkable. From 7-year-olds to 18-year-olds. Beautiful words, beautiful young people. Keep writing, and please remember to enter the Young Pegasus Poetry Competition next year. It'll be our 98th year next year, and we'd love for you to be part of it. Thank you for being here today. I think there's still, I'm predicting there's still cauliflower and zucchini on both of those tables. I have a confirmation on that, so please feel free to enjoy snacks. And if you, yes sir, yes. There are cookies also, but I think there's probably more zucchini and cauliflower. I'm just predicting that. Thank you. Snack, if you would like, if you need another anthology for like Grandma or Thea, you're welcome to grab another anthology. And we thank you all for being with us today. Thank you.